Welcome to the Hi-Fi Critics, issue number 1. The Hi-Fi Critics are thrilled to announce that the McLaughlin Group returns to original first-run episodes on January 7th without the immortal Dr. McLaughlin.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. While it's not been confirmed if there will be any changes from the lineup of the first annual John McLaughlin Memorial event last August, which was a one-off in preparation for starting the show back up, it's a good bet that British invader Tom Rogan will be the new host. Did you watch the...
I watched it,
okay.
yeah.
So where will the McLaughlin Group rank on your list of weekly political talk shows?
Well, I would say because I am ashamed deep in my soul that the original McLaughlin Group was not a bigger part of my life, I need to engage wholeheartedly. I want to open arms hug this new McLaughlin Group, give it all of the chances, unlike Pat Tomasulo, because don't need that. I already know I don't.
But you know you're going to see.
Well,
and
listen,
you haven't even seen that show, but you could see some old McLaughlin Group.
Yeah, that's true.
How many old McLaughlin Group episodes complete have you watched?
Complete? One.
Well, that's better than what I thought.
Yeah.
So how many total have you touched?
I probably clicked on about 6 to 10 YouTube videos of McLaughlin.
Okay.
Wow.
You know, I mean, listen.
That's something.
Yeah. So I'm going to embrace this. I'm going to embrace it with one hand while I'm pushing away Pat Tomasulo. And just so everyone knows, I am going to that under protest.
Under protest? You didn't protest when we talked about it before, and then when I was offering to get the tickets, and then got the tickets. You didn't protest, but now you're protesting.
Still not go.
No, I'm going, but I want Pat Tomasulo to know that I'm going there under protest, so he knows that I'll be there.
You can wear a shirt that says
under protest.
I'm here under protest. By the way, our interior designer wants to go that day now.
Oh.
So I think we might have a bigger group.
That's perfect.
So see if your future ex-wife wants to go.
Yeah, I'll ask.
So, I think, so the question is, where does this rank?
Mm-hmm.
Not as high as you think. The McLaughlin Group was the
How do
basis.
you know what I think?
Well, I'm telling you probably think...
in the general sense.
The
Royal
Eagles. I'm sorry.
The Royal
Eagles.
You were looking into my soul, so
That's
I thought...
my only choice. You're the only two here. The McLaughlin Group was special because of one person, Dr. John McLaughlin, Jesuit priest, by the way. I don't think you guys knew that.
I did not.
Jesuit priest in the Nixon White House. That's where
With
we met
Pat
Buchanan.
Yeah, well aware.
But his unique voice is what made Saturday night special. Right before you went to the bars, watch an episode, go out Saturday night. You were
fired up.
You were fired up.
Wow, wow, we have different
generations.
Fired up.
Millennials.
Now
not millennials.
They're bringing this show back. Bunch of has-beens. They're the same people.
Whoa.
They've been off for a couple of years now. They don't have that same fire starter. They don't have the spark that will create that fire in them, like the Last Jedi, the rebellion. That fire in them that was John McLaughlin. And now they move it to Sunday. Locally, we're gonna get it at noon on ABC.
Oh, are we? I didn't see it yet.
That's a perfect time for me to watch
hungover.
It's all going to be part of the noise. You got Face the Nation, Meet the Press, CBS This Morning, Megyn Kelly, the Bears pregame.
Who's watching?
Fox Bears pregame.
Listen, they're not going to be playing. They're not going to be playing.
Yeah,
so we're fine. We can watch it.
And by the way, why are you worried about that? Because you can go on the greatest musical discovery device ever, YouTube.
The radio.
YouTube. And you can watch it on Saturday, probably.
I think it's just going to be part of the noise. They're not going to be the first show anymore. Friday nights you had Bill Maher and a couple of other shows.
But that was just a local Chicago window to the world.
But it typically was not on air on Sunday anywhere. Basically Saturday nights was around the nation.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I did some
research
research
on Sundays
on
other places.
Typically Saturday was the popular time slot on your local PBS station.
So where's your rank?
What's
your top, and then work your way down?
I'm a Meet the Press because it's a Sunday. It's Meet the Press. Chuck Todd, fellow Miami guy.
Worst guy.
Went same high school. So I'm gonna be honest. Let me tell you my Sunday. My Sunday's gonna be.
That's what we want to hear. That's
what
we're talking about.
Have you been lying to
us? My Sunday morning is gonna be sadly number 3 on my splash list. List here.
Splash list or list?
My splash list. Bill Maher. I will watch the Friday show.
Is he on TV?
He's on Friday nights on HBO. Then a little Meet the Press. Gotta see the Mug Club that Chuck Todd, He exchanges mugs with local affiliates and shows it up on the air.
Congratulations.
And then I'll do the McLaughlin Group because I have no choice. I have to wait until noon to even watch this. I won't even watch it at all if I remember to watch it.
Okay, so what comes after McLaughlin Group?
That's it. It's noon. That's what am I going to watch. That's it.
You don't watch any news afternoon?
Not on a Sunday. Oh, maybe 60 minutes. 60 minutes. There you go.
All right, what was your list? Because you said you're going to embrace it.
I'm going to embrace it.
But where is your... I didn't say Sunday political talk shows. I said weekly political talk shows.
Well, so here's something that you may not know about me.
Oh, boy.
We're getting deep here.
I don't watch any political talk shows. So, this is going to be number 1 on my list.
But hey, there we go. That's something.
Yeah. Number 1 of 1.
Yeah, well, 2018 starting off.
Yeah, you know what? That's going to be my New Year's resolution to watch more.
You already made a New Year's resolution. You can't make another New Year's resolution.
That's true.
You did an official one. It was to buy 36.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, good callback to another episode.
Yeah. That's right.
All right, come on.
You can make multiple New Year's resolutions.
I'll make a personal, private, and I'll make one for the Eagles.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely have it on my list. I'm gonna go. I mean, I'm really excited, as you could tell by my jacket in previous episodes. I'm very excited for this. I will miss the Good Doctor. He inspired a generation just like the Jedi and the Rebel Alliance did in The Last Jedi. You know, we're like those little kids from 30 years ago.
We're
with
force grabbing that broomstick.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, we're ready for the future.
Force sensitive kid.
As long as Ryan Johnson doesn't ruin it for us, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, for now, definitely McLaughlin Group goes right to the top.
Whoa.
A bullet numero uno. It may not stay there. We have to see how Tom Rogan does, but he's only 31, so this could be the next generation of the McLaughlin Group for about 50
which is a great segue into the next question.
Could be for 50 years. So for me, it's McLaughlin Group number 1. Number 2 used to be Fox News Sunday. It switched over to, this is my weekly political talk shows, Fox News Sunday. It switched over to Jake Tapper, State of the Union. And then there was even better one on Sunday before Jake Tapper's show. I can't remember the name of it. It's John King. He does that one plus George Stephanopoulos. But I've kind of shuffled these around again.
It's a lot of Sunday.
It is a lot of Sunday. That's why we have the TV down here.
Yeah.
So it's going to be McLaughlin. Then I've come back to Fox News a bit now with Trump in there. I need to hear kind of how the other half thinks. Then it's probably Jake Tapper, Stephanopoulos, and then that Sunday talk show.
The other third thinks.
The other way?
The other third, not the other half.
Yeah.
The other third.
Yeah. But Meet the Press has been like the worst on TV since
they got mugs.
Since Tim Russert died.
I definitely was.
Russert was really good.
Yeah, Tim Russert was a legend. The guy, if he was, unreplaceable.
Plus, they had a great panel at that time. Now all those people have died. David Broder and
people do get old.
People die when
we're talking about that in a second here.
Yeah.
So let's go to the closing question on issue number 1. How many combined years will Pat Buchanan and Eleanor Clift appear on the show before retiring? And retiring can mean many different things. Over 6 months. So if you say, for example, it's 4.5. And they only make it, 3 months into it, that doesn't count for a full year, right? But if they make 7 months, that's going to count for a full year. So that's what I just want.
But this is combined. So if you think they're going to make it 2 each, that's 4.
Yep.
Right. Gotcha. So.
Do you know the ages?
Yes.
Okay.
So in guessing, their combined years on this show. Let's talk about their combined years on this earth, right? We're dealing with 160 years roughly combined.
Close.
I mean, I would say that they're I would say 2 years combined, year each.
Whoa.
Because I agree. Given the parameters of this, I'm saying just a little under a year, but we'll give it that full year mark. Because I think that they're going to be really excited to come back to it to re-engage because as they haven't really necessarily been political hotshots since the McLaughlin Group kind of ended. They haven't really been around it.
They got columns.
Well, yeah, they got columns, but I mean, again, it's not that face. They want to get their voices out there in a much broader scale. So they're going to come back, and they're going to be the bridge from generation, the original generation of the McLaughlin Group to the new generation of the McLaughlin Group.
So it's like the Force Awakens. They're going to hand
Yes.
it to somebody else.
Exactly.
The next generation
And
of
exactly.
fighters.
And what happens and what we're dealing with Last Jedi is they're going to expend everything.
They're going to protect themselves.
And then that's it. That's it.
So what was your number?
2 years.
2 years.
Combined.
2 years.
All right.
Yeah.
As we pass over to you, first of all, you're the Eleanor Clift of the McLaughlin Group.
Thank God, I'm the younger one.
And you're the Pat Buchanan of the Hi-Fi
Pat
Critics.
Buchanan is an interesting career.
Yeah.
I think Pat Buchanan, not that I believe in conspiracy theories, but I think he cost Al Gore the election. But we'll get to that. The state of Florida. We'll talk that some other episode.
Okay, but anyhow, you actually have a direct relationship with one of the current panelists.
Yeah, I do.
So hopefully you can put a good word in for us.
Hopefully he appears. Yeah,
and maybe we'll get him on this show.
Hopefully
one
we
of
can
our
tweet at
first.
him.
One of our first
Evan McMullin or whatever.
No, that guy's gonna be really good.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
So something interesting. Yeah, so they're combined 186. So they're both over 72.
Eleanor Clift is 77.
77.
Pat Buchanan is 81.
Yeah, so
81,
statistically proven that if you make it past, if you survive the age of 60 to 70, you proportionally, as a percentage, how old you're gonna live, right? Like 60 to 70, the years where the Grim Reaper gets you, typically, right? They're both rich, so that definitely removes.
So they can
stress.
they can get health
Yeah,
insurance.
it removes the stress of having to get the basic necessities, right? So. They're rich, so they're doing, writing for Newsweek or the Daily Beast or appearing on CNN every so often or MSNBC. But like you, I think they only have so many years left, not because they're going to die. I think they're going to grace this wonderful earth for many, many years. But I give them 2 years each, so combined 4. I think they'll stay for 2 years and then get the next generation. What you're going to see here in the summer of 2019 is that they'll start bringing in new panelists because there has to be a bench out there somewhere, AAA baseball team. Coming on board.
Oh,
So.
Evan
It's called
McMullin.
Megan Kelly.
Clarence Page, he's in his
Megan
60s.
Kelly.
Yeah, they'll get some new people, and then those people will just carry the torch.
Yeah, I think it's I'm gonna to combine 5.5 because I think Pat Buchanan will retire first, meaning within I think a year and a half. I mean he's 81 already. Of course, the good doctor made it to 89.
He's fiery, yeah.
But I think that one of the two, probably Eleanor Clift, will be on for 4 years plus. They need some stability back to the old guard.
Yeah.
So one of them will go quick, and the other one will stay for a long time, assuming the show makes it.
Ooh, dark clouds.
But the fact that they're getting on, back onto a regular schedule, somebody's got cash, right?
Somebody's bankrolling this.
Yeah.
Well, they may have commercials now.
Well,
That's the guy. Remember, PBS, there was no commercials. They may have to go commercials.
Oh, they're not on PBS at all?
No, on ABC here.
Yeah.
This one, they're going to be on ABC locally.
Oh,
Yeah.
So they might get
Interesting.
your DVR cranking, There might be commercials.
Oh, that's
I'll just watch it. I'll get my Xfinity remote and say McLaughlin Group, and then I'll watch it 3 days afterwards.
hey, as long as you watch it.
Yeah,
that's
that
what
counts
matters.
as a view.
You might get boosted
72
on the
hours.
verified
Then
fan club.
that's how I get on the show.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes, yeah.
We got retweeted by them, by the way.
I
And
saw
Tom,
that.
Yeah.
Tom Rogan.
Those interns are working.
Yeah. So once this show goes up live, boom.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to compete with us.
We might be asked to be guests on the show.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it could happen. You never know.
They
A
got nice chairs.
lot of things could happen.
They got nice chairs. I hope
there was
they got nice chairs. I hope they bring the set back.
What's wrong with these chairs?
Nothing's
These are
wrong.
great.
These are
Okay.
great chairs.
I
I
thought
said
you
they
were
have nice chairs.
Nicer, or just
say
nice?
Just nice. They look comfortable.
All right, good. Tweet at us using our handle at Hi-Fi Critics or the hashtag #SplashList. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to automatically be updated when a new episode is released. Bye-bye.